Hey you guys, I'm Lisa from theScore eSports and I'm here with Rekkles. Congrats on making it to All-Stars. So the vote was very close between you and Niels. How do you feel about beating him out and making it to All-Stars?
I actually felt it was a bit unfair, and seeing him here makes me a bit sad actually, because I offered him the opportunity to play 50% of my games.
Really?
Yeah, because I figured since we were so close in votes and I really enjoy spending time with him as a person, I thought it would be just like normal kind of thing to give us 50% each. But Riot found that kind of unfair in the sense that that way maybe others would like to do the same.
Yeah.
So he's just gonna have to sit on the analyst desk actually. But nevertheless, it's cool to have him around.
Yeah. Well, this morning you faced NA and you guys did take the win. Were you confident going into that match? Did you guys have strats prepared? I know like the NA team were practicing.
We didn't actually end up playing a single game together before that game.
What?
Yeah, and we didn't necessarily prepare either. We were kind of just going with the flow. Not just in the draft, but in the actual games. Like the level 1 was kind of strange.
Yeah.
And it ended up not working out that well for us both, especially.
Yeah, you guys got wrecked early game,
yeah.
didn't you?
Yeah, he was level 2 and I was level 1. So, yeah, it was quite hard in the beginning of the game because we were just so unused to one another. But I feel like after a while we just got into it and did our thing, and then we ended up winning since we had the stronger comp in it. I think they just mainly picked for their brand more so. Like Dyrus famous Singed, Meteor's famous Sack. Meanwhile, we were just like kind of tryharding in that sense in draft. But nevertheless, like we enjoyed our time. I think it was quite cool to play with a new group of people, and especially me and Kelsing have been duo-queuing here a lot here in NA, so we enjoy spending time with each other.
Yeah, did you guys have like that synergy people keep talking about, you and Kasing?
I wouldn't say we have like that synergy, but we have a great time with one another, and that's all that matters to me, to be honest.
Okay, and you just finished your 1v1, and you did win it. Congrats on that. How was that? Did you prepare for it? And you said it wasn't that easy, actually. You almost lost it. What happened
Yeah,
there?
up until today, I didn't actually play a single 1-on-1 game, and I didn't know actually how it worked properly. So I was like, "Hey, Frogan, do you wanna help me out a little?" Because he was more aware than I was. So we ended up practicing a bit against one another, and he made sure I had everything like ready in the sense that I could play anything. But when I was there sitting there outside, I was like, man, I just want to ban FNC. And then I just ended up banning FNC, and everything was open, so I could just pick my pocket pick cannon. But I made some mistakes in the first level where I contested the push, which I shouldn't have because Lucian is just unbeatable in that sense. I should have played safe and a skilled Q instead of W level 1. So I made some mistakes early, ended up getting put in a spot where I had to take a hard trade with him. So I tried to bait him into one in my creep line and then stun him there, which worked out pretty closely. But nevertheless, I just trusted my instincts and didn't doubt them twice.
So how far do you think you can make it in this 1v1 tournament? To the finals?
I'm not quite sure. Like after today, I'm kind of hesitant about myself, but I feel like if I were to be double lift, I would definitely have a chance of making it a bit further. But then again, if I were to be double lift, there's Uzi after that. So yeah, it's gonna be a tough road, but I'll definitely try my hardest.
You're gonna go home, play some games, maybe practice a little.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, we're not practicing 5v5, so might as well be practicing 1-on-1.
Well, today you played with Huni in your top lane, and obviously Huni has now joined NALCS, so it's kind of like your last game with him. How did that feel playing with him for the last time?
I mean, it didn't really feel any strange. Like I've been playing with him for such a long time now that it was just like any other game. Like it was actually like any other game where he just ended up carrying it. So yeah, it was quite strange, but it always feels good to see familiar faces. I ended up seeing Rainover. I went to him and sat with him in a crowd for like 30 minutes, an hour, and we just ended up chatting about everything basically, catching up on time. And I'm gonna miss them both a lot, but I'm pretty sure we will see one another on the international events.
What are you gonna miss the most about Huni and Rainover?
I think just in general, Koreans are very polite. And I enjoy just hanging out with them from that sense because they're just so easy to be around, So, and also they're just like they have my humor, they're my age. Everything just felt so natural with them. So I'm quite sad to see them go, but I mean, it is what it is in a sense. So I'm just happy for them.
The house is gonna be quiet without Huni, right? I
Yeah,
hear he
definitely.
screams a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so from all the players that were eligible for All-Stars to be voted in, can you create an all-star team based off on you? So you're the AD carry. Who would you want on your all-star team?
From Europe, you mean?
Nope, all over. All the regions.
I mean, Faker is an easy one.
Oh my God,
Marin is
everyone's
an easy
choosing
one.
Faker and Marin.
Yeah, Marin and Faker is easy one.
Wow.
I guess you can't have more than. Can you have more Koreans? Nah, that would be too unfair, right?
Okay, yeah, let's try to mix
so
it
we'd
up
have
a bit.
Yellow Star on support. That's an easy one as well. And jungle. Clear Love, I think. Clear Love is a beast.
Clear Love.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so for next season, Fnatic hasn't announced any of the official roster members yet. But with what you know, how do you feel going into the next season?
It's really hard to tell. Like, we haven't played a single game with one another, and we're playing IEM coming up after All-Stars. We will have like 1 or 2 days of practice, which is not something I'm the biggest fan of personally. I really want to make sure that we get off on a good start, and perhaps IEM is going against that. But at the same time, I can also see it as an opportunity to get an early start, you know, because after all, next year's success or achievements is all that matters in the end. So I'm pretty excited to get to see the new people in the house and see how they feel about things. But for now, my focus is purely on All-Stars. I want to perform as much as I can
Very
here.
serious
Yeah.
tournament.
No, for me it's serious. And also I want to meet all the fans, you know, especially though, like, I feel kind of heartwarmed when people vote for me in that sense. It's just like, I want to repay them in some way. And if I were to spend like an hour in a fan meet every day, anytime, you know? Yeah, anytime.
All right,
just
then
to make people
let's
happy.
do this. If you were to win the 1v1 tournament, what would you do for the fans?
Thank you.
I'm putting you on the spot. You got a grand gesture. What would you do?
Not much for grand gestures, to be honest. I'm a very polite guy, so I would just say thank you.
Thank you. Send a nice message out.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right. Thank you so much for the interview, and good luck at the rest of All Stars.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.